this camera. Are we live?
I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Let's see if trying to see on the other phone here.
Yay!
You see yourself?
I see myself! All right, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Compassion Campers. Who's with me this morning? See if I can make this a little bigger. Woohoo! Good morning, campers. If you are here, type something in or have your parent type something in so I can see that you are here. And while my computer is still kind of waking up over here, I hope that you can see me. We are so excited to be starting on Compassion Camp today. And in a minute, I will introduce the special friends that I have with me this morning. But I think as we're getting started here, we'll just kind of go through a couple of things that we're going to be doing today. I see Pastor Dan is with us this morning. Good morning, Pastor Dan! Let's see, who else is going to join us today? Hey, if you're excited about Compassion Camp VBS, go ahead. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong camera. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and tap that thumbs up button if you're excited about Compassion Camp today. Let's see some thumbs up for VBS today. Let me talk a little bit about what we have in store for you today. We are going to have so much fun. This morning, as we're gathered together, we're going to have a little bit of music time and some fun stuff as we're getting warmed up. And my friend Miss Hannah is over there, and she'll be singing with us this morning. And then we're going to move into some poster making. So talk to your folks, because in their family pack that I emailed to everybody are the pieces to make your very own poster at home. And it looks like that. Oh, sorry. It looks like this when it's all put together. So sneak preview of what your poster is going to look like. Okay. So after you're done here, you'll go to put your poster together. And then when that's all put together, you can go to the website and listen to our Bible story. Some of our teens put together the Bible story today. And as you're listening to that Bible story, you can get your poster out and kind of begin to color in some of the scenes that show compassion. What does that word mean? We'll talk about that in just a little bit, what compassion means. After the story, you've got some questions to talk about with the people that you love and a little bit more coloring to do. And this is an art project that you'll be working on throughout the week. So when you find the paper that looks like this, Mr. Joe's going to talk a little bit more about what you can do with that and how you can make a project you can add to. Thumbs up if you like to color. Give me a thumbs up or a heart if you like to color. Let's see who we have that likes to color this morning. I am not seeing your comments yet because my computer is still waking up, but hopefully it'll decide to show me what you're saying here pretty soon. All I can see is Pastor Dan, but I know there are others of you out there too.
I can't see anything.
All right, let's see, what else are we going to do today? We've got a game that you can play with your family. We've got some movement that you get to do together, so look for the video on that. Our friends Sally and Jaden are gonna guide us through some movement today. Who likes to move your body? Who is that your favorite part of the day? If you are a movement person, if moving around is your favorite thing to do, give me a thumbs up this morning. And we'll see who likes moving around. Let's see, what else have we got today? We've got compassion in action. You're going to get to make a centerpiece today for your family table, so that should be fun. And we've got a video that gives you an example of one way that you can do that. And then at the end of the day today, we have some meetings together where we get to see each other face to face. Even though we won't be in the same room together, we're going to be online together. We'll have a chance to share what we've done together and do some show and tell and talk a little bit about what we've learned throughout the day. So that'll be the last thing that we do together. on Zoom this afternoon. So I hope I'll get to see you then for that. Okay, well, I'm very glad that you are here. I'm very glad to see your faces. I'm glad to see that there are some grown-ups joining us for this intro that even maybe aren't going to be part of VBS, but you're part of VBS now. So enjoy this little taste of what we're going to do today. Boy, I tell you, just thinking about, sorry. Oh.
Don't even start.
Oh. I was thinking about all the things we've got planned for today. I'm sorry, you guys. I was just thinking about how much, I guess I'm a little bit sleepy. It's kind of an early morning for me. I'm not used to being up this early. Sorry. Wait, are you guys yawning too?
Stop it.
Everybody's
Kristen.
yawning.
Stop it, Pastor Kristen.
Wait, everybody's yawning. Are you yawning? Anybody yawning out there? Give me a thumbs up if you're yawning. I've heard of this before. In fact, people tend to yawn when they see other people yawn. Did you know this? In fact, I've heard even the scientists say that even dogs and chimpanzees will do this. If they see another one yawning, they'll yawn as well. So here, while we're sitting here at our table together, let's do an experiment. I'll yawn and you try not to. Okay, ready?
Focus.
Oh, Pastor Dan says he's sleepy. Did you yawn? Give me a thumbs up if you didn't yawn. Everybody's yawning. The same thing can happen. Try this at home. You try it with laughing. You can try it with smiling. These things tend to be contagious. And when we see somebody yawn or laugh or cry, something in our brain responds because we know what it is like to feel laughter or sadness or sleepiness. That is called empathy. And we know what it is like to feel something, we become more compassionate toward one another. So let me see if I can think of an example of that. Oh my gosh, Lindsay! It's Lindsay, our camera woman. Are you okay?
Oh gosh.
What's happening?
Some kids must have left some Legos on the floor here. I stepped over these Legos. They hurt so bad.
With Legos. Oh, did you step on a Lego?
Oh
You're
God,
not
that's
yawning
just the
anymore,
worst.
are you?
That's the worst. I didn't
I'm so
see it
sorry.
coming.
I'm so sorry,
Oh,
Lindsay.
no.
I feel bad about that now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened. I'll try to keep my Legos picked up from now on. What were we talking about? I lost my place. Oh, compassion. So, for example, if I see somebody step on a Lego, I feel compassion for them because I know that it hurts. Thumbs up if you've ever stepped on a Lego.
Thumbs up, are you sure?
Or thumbs down if you've ever stepped on a Lego. My foot can feel it in that moment. When I see Lindsay step on a Lego, I know what it feels like. And empathy kicks in because my brain reminds me what that pain feels like, what that ouch feels like. And if my compassion is strong, I might offer to help. Like maybe being better about picking up my Legos. So that's what compassion is. When we're talking about compassion all week long, and this is what it is. I see your hurt, I feel your hurt with you, and then I help ease your hurt. I see your hurt, I feel your hurt with you, and I help ease your hurt. But if we're going to show empathy, we need to see each other first, right? I need to be able to see you. That's the beginning of compassion. And so when we gather around a table, even if it's a virtual table, like we're gathered around today, and we look into each other's eyes and we hear each other's voices, we begin to be able to understand how we're all feeling. And that's why it's so important that we welcome others at our table. That can be our kitchen table, the Lord's table of communion like we have at church, our lunch table at school, or even the digital table online. When we welcome different people, we are able to show more empathy. And so today, we have a gathering song that's going to teach us a little bit more about that. Miss Hannah, tell us about our song for today.
Thank you, Pastor Kristen. So God invites everyone to his table
Everyone is included. This song together. Think of all the people you would like to include at God's table. Come to the table, come to the table, come to the table and celebrate with us. Come to the table, come to the table, come to the table and celebrate with us. We are all welcome, we are all welcome, yes we are all welcome, so celebrate with us. We are all welcome, we are all welcome, yes we are all welcome, so celebrate with us. Let's have a party, let's have a party, yes let's have a party, come celebrate with us. Let's have a party, let's have a party, let's have a party, come celebrate with us. We are a family, we are a family, we are a family, come celebrate with us. We are a family, we are a family, yes we are a family, come celebrate with us. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. Hannah's going to be with us every day to share some music this week, so watch for her videos on our VBS page on the All Saints website. But today in our story, we're going to learn about a family party where everyone was celebrating around a meal. But one family member was not too happy about that party. You'll hear a little bit about that in our Bible story. As we begin to learn more about compassion together, I want us to begin with a compassion prayer. So to do that, let's place one hand on our heart, one hand on our heart and one hand on our head. We're doing this because compassion happens in our brains, but we feel it in our hearts. All right? And you can repeat after me. Welcoming one.
Welcoming one.
Your warm, wide arms are always open.
Your warm, wide arms are always open,
Drawing us into your heart full of love.
drawing us into your heart full of love.
Make our arms your own,
Make
Make our arms your own,
helping us see and welcome
helping us see and welcome
with compassion all those we meet.
with
compassion all those we meet.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, so the next part of VBS today, if you remember, you're going to work on putting together your Compassion Camp poster so you have it ready during story time. And then you'll go to the website and open up the video for the Bible story. After the Bible story, then you're going to have your folks pull out the paper that looks like this, okay? And then Mr. Joe is going to tell you about a project that you can do with this paper and the other ones that are like it over the course of your week. Joe, what are you doing with that big stick?
I have no idea what I'm doing with this big stick, Pastor Kristen. No, yes I do. I do know, and I'm going to tell you right now. Just like Pastor Kristen said, you're going to find a page like this in your packet, and it's called Imagine Together. Want to get a close-up of that, Lauren? All right. And it's going to build every day. This is going to be something about the story, the Bible story that you heard. It's going to be in this little drawing right down here. And what you can do is color that drawing. I colored it before I cut it out because that way when I made a mess, I already had something to catch all the stray pencil and crayon marks. So you color it like this, and you're going to do that every day. And then to display them so you know, so you can remember the story throughout the week, you're going to find a stick. You can use a curtain rod. You can use a yardstick, if anybody knows what a yardstick anymore. You might have a meter stick in your house. Or for those of you who may be a little more nature-driven, just find a branch. And you can use any part of the branch. You don't have to use the whole thing. You can just break the part off if you want and use that part. And then what you're gonna do is take some ribbon and wrap it around and decorate it like that, or you can take some yarn and tie little bows on it maybe to make it nice and pretty, however you want to do it. And then once that's all done, you're going to take your imagine together drawing, your coloring, and a piece of ribbon or a piece of yarn or a piece of twine, and you're going to attach your ribbon with your parents' help, with an adult's help, to your decoration stick, and then you're going to attach your story part to your stick, and you can hang that up so you can remember
Very nice.
all the stories you learned all week, and remember to be compassionate as we learn.
I love it.
And I know the kids that are going to use this stick, so.
It's like a compassion branch.
Exactly.
I love it. All right. So that wraps up our gathering time today. We're so excited that you're here. At this point, you'll want to head on over to the website and go ahead and check out the Bible story. Check out your family pack for all the other things that we're going to be doing together today. And I'll hope to see you this afternoon on Zoom as we share what we've learned and done together. We'll be back here live tomorrow morning as well, so we hope to welcome a few more of you. And we might have some sleepy heads today, but maybe we'll see a few more of you tomorrow. So take care, everyone, and have a wonderful first day of Compassion Camp.
Bye-bye.
Bye.